Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 954. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer and you would like to help support my work, you can do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So, getting into interpreting number 954, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. Number 5 is about change and transformation. I'm also feeling transition. Maybe somebody here is going through a change right now at this time. And number 4 is about balance, peace, stability, and ancestors. I really, really strongly feel that somebody's ancestors are present to encourage them to learn how to use their voice, to learn how to be themselves, to be authentic, to be the truth, as I said in the previous reading. Because they want your help, your support with making a difference generationally. So maybe you could have a positive impact on your own kids or nieces and nephews, or if you work with children, or just in general about providing a better future for the next generation. No matter how you contribute in the world, I really feel like it is contributing to the next generation. And a really good way to do that is to change your own ways, your own habits, your own way of thinking. Changing the way that you think, changing your perspective, or many perspectives, will help you change how you feel in a way that creates a belief system that is rooted in truth and authenticity, and it will ultimately help you see what is truth and what is a lie, what is deception. And I personally believe it even comes down to religion, as I do believe that every religion out there is, I wanted to say legitimate religion, but I don't want to be the one to say what's legitimate and what's not. But just as a general message, or just want to share with you that I believe that every religion has truth and deception, and it's up to us as humans with discernment to recognize what is truth and what is a lie. So that way you can contribute individually to a collective effort to truly understanding the meaning of life, why we're here. I just get a feeling that using your voice could play a big part in somebody's life or many people's lives. Perhaps your story resonates with other people. And if they see you heal and come out of the other side stronger, happier, more satisfied. They may just start to believe that it's possible for them to have that too. You could inspire somebody who has been through what you've been through to move forward. Really, truly to move forward from whatever happened in the past. I just want to say it again. Somebody's ancestors, or everybody's ancestors watching this, as I generally believe that everybody's ancestors are present, are coming forward to encourage us, to guide us to a better future for the next generation that will ultimately lead to understanding the meaning of life, revealing to us the meaning of life. And I'm not saying that, children having kids is the meaning of life, if anybody's getting that idea. That's not true for everybody. What I'm saying is that the more that we better ourselves, the more that we live in truth, the more that the truth will be reflected back to us. And that I also believe that applies spiritually, religiously, cosmically, however you want to say it. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 5 is 14, and 14 plus 4 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Which is very interesting, because it just confirms what I've already said about the number 9 with purpose and helping the world release what no longer works, and with the strong presence from your ancestors. It just really feels like they're trying to bring your attention to purpose, the deeper meaning behind everything, and how your healing, these positive changes, will have a positive impact on those around you and ultimately your community and the collective globally. in a way. Even if it's just energetic, it matters. I also wanted to say that the reading 949, especially if you're really resonating with the presence of ancestors and purpose, 949 might be meant for you. I'm going to move on now to drawing out one card from the Prisma Visions Tarot, and then I'll follow it with a few cards from my index cards to see, what else wants to come through for you after we get this first card. Okay. I have the Six of Cups in reverse with the planet of the sun, or I guess the sun is a star, but we also have Scorpio, the zodiac sign. Before getting into the card itself, I want to talk about the number 6, if you don't already know. That number for me is about self-love. I did just burp, which also, if you've been around, you know that means that's a sign of release. And when we're talking about the number 6 and self-love, and how the number 6 can also be a choice between self-love and self-destruction, I feel like that release is about releasing whatever thoughts or feelings or beliefs are leading to self-destructive decisions. What self-destructive thoughts are leading or creating self-destructive feelings that are creating self-destructive beliefs? Even if it's about life, beliefs about life that revolve around a low sense of self-worth. I'm feeling some really interesting things for this reading. I've been feeling some interesting things for the last few readings, because I feel like I am connecting with someone in particular. Maybe there's something here about protection. Maybe this reading is here to help protect you, or there's a spiritual being in your life trying to protect you. It could most definitely be your ancestors, if that resonates for you. So I do feel that your ancestors are here to protect you from making self-destructive decisions. And from having self-destructive thoughts. I feel like they really do want you to see your worth. And it's not even just your ancestors that I believe that want you to see that. It's other spiritual beings, other light forces. The universe is on your side. Even if it may not seem like it, you got to realize that there is free will out there. And the universe does not operate through people. I mean, when you're channeling, it does, but I'm saying through choices. The universe does not make our choices. We do. So don't be mad at the universe for somebody else's bad decisions. I'm going to leave that at that. But of course, you believe whatever you resonate with. Yeah, I just looked down the timer. I saw the number 111. That's a sign to trust yourself, first and foremost. Always trust yourself before you trust me. But getting into the actual Six of Cups card now. Having to clear my throat a lot here. I just looked down at the timer. I saw the number 122 and then 123. 122 is about remembering that change starts with you, and 123 is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. The Six of Cups itself, I got a real strong inner child type of energy, and I was feeling that when I was talking about, I don't know if it was in this reading or the last one, but when I was talking about creating a better future for future generations. Perhaps taking care of your own inner child, recognizing and respecting your younger self, could really make a difference for the kids today. Even if you don't directly work with kids or have kids, you matter. And your younger self always mattered. There is something here that is disturbing your peace emotionally. And I really feel, of course, there's encouragement here to find closure and to heal. I'm going to draw out a few cards from these index cards now. I probably won't spend too much time on these cards because I don't have a lot more time to record. Because I don't have a lot of space on my phone. But let's see. We have, I wish there was something I could do to help. This could be the universe, your ancestors, other spirit guides, wanting to do more, but needing you to recognize that the person who's going to help you the most is yourself. The person who can really make a difference in your life is yourself. Oh, we have some hearts. They're really, really here for you. Your spirit guides. I think they do wish there is more that they could do. And for this last card that fell on the floor, it says, focus on your passions. And I just saw the number 333, which is about self-expression, communication, healing. So I really feel your passion does have something to do with using your voice. I just looked down the timer. So the number 345, a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. Again, there's something you're passionate about that really does matter and really can make a difference. But with the Six of Cups here, to get there, to be able to fulfill these passions, you have to stop being your own worst enemy and to let yourself find closure with something.